Can you hear me?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Understood.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. 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 What about
Understood,
Kanishka?
sir.
Yeah,
Mm.
Kanishka. Kanishka, you understood about the weightage and the split up of marks or computer networks? What are the chapters we are going to study?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. So
Understood,
taking.
sir.
Yes. Okay. 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 What about Mokshanand? Mokshanand, can I get a reply? Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. What
Yes,
about
sir.
Navantiga? Yes. Thank you. Navantiga. Navantiga, are you listening?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So everyone note down these things. Okay. Very very important. Everything is important. What about Shiva Prakash? Shiva Prakash. Do you understand? Surya Sudarshana. Suvita. Listening, everyone, students.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. So everyone note down. Okay, note down all the things. Now we will start the second chapter. Okay, the everyone write down the second chapter name is network protocols. Okay, this is the thing we should learn. So see, these are the different kinds of protocols they mentioned. So all the protocols we should learn. So what we have to learn means, first of all, you should know the expansion of every name. Okay, so HTTP means, what is HTTP first? What is the expansion? So hypertext transfer protocol, that is the expansion. So like this, you should know the expansion of every protocol. Okay, then the exact purpose of protocol, because we are having more than 1000 protocols in computer. Okay, but what is the purpose of every protocol, that we should know. Understood, everyone? Because every protocol has a different purpose. Students, understood?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, so now we are connecting through a network. So what is the protocol now we are using is VoIP protocol, voice over internet protocol. So we are communicating through this protocol. Okay, this is the exact thing we are using now. Okay, we don't know which protocol we are using. Okay, so so everything has a different application, different purpose. So you have to know the abbreviation, that expansion of that particular name, and the purpose. That's all. That is important for everything. The exam oriented view, that is enough. Okay, so now we will start the computer networks. So this is a new material I have prepared for you. Anyway, I have completed. I will share you on Monday. Okay, so this is the first screen. I have displayed you all the protocols. Okay, so these are the terms we should learn in this chapter. So in this see, this HTTPS are the same, but HTTPS is a secured version. Okay, HTTPS. Okay. Then FTP, TCP, these are for connection oriented, for transferring files. Then this PPP means a point to point protocol. That is for exact connection oriented, only for transmitting data. That is point to point connection, exact connection, not a larger number of computers. Only two computers are connected directly means, there we will use PPP. Okay, then voice over internet protocol, this is used for video conferencing, like many applications. Okay, like this Zoom, the Skype, and everything that using voice over internet protocol. Okay, then telnet is a very useful protocol that is used for remote logging. Okay, so I can log in your system from different location. I can work as a current user with all the privilege. Okay, that is a useful of telnet. Okay, then smtp and pop3, these two are for um, email protocols. Okay, so for sending email through internet, right? So we are receiving, we are sending the email, no? So these protocols help you to send the emails. Understood? Then this final, these three, GSM, GPRS, and WLL, these are wireless protocols. GSM, this is global system for mobile communication. Okay, GSM, GPRS, you know already because everyone using a mobile. So GSM is helping you to get the data. Okay, then GPRS, we are downloading the data in the mobile now. That is the help of GPRS. Then wireless local loop, that wireless technology. Okay, the everything we will discuss now. Okay, so everyone, students noted all the protocols. Now we will discuss one by one. Okay, students noted.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Okay, so now see the second next page. So in the next page I have given all the full forms. Okay, so everyone complete the notes, very very important. I already told you how many marks you will get. So what is the expansion for every protocol? Okay, so everyone write it now or take a screenshot and write it afterwards. Anyway, I will show you two minutes and explain you what is this. So HTTP means hypertext transfer protocol. Okay, this is used for viewing the documents in the internet browser. Okay, so then FTP, that is a file transfer protocol. We can use this protocol to transfer our files through a network from one source computer to destination. Okay, node to node or host to host. So everything are same. Node means a computer, host also a computer. So you can use any words, but the concept is you can transfer a file from one system to another system. Okay, the next protocol is TCP IP. Okay, TCP means transmission control protocol. IP means internet protocol. Okay, transmission control protocol, internet protocol. Okay, so it controlling the transmission in the internet. So where we have to send the data, how we can send the data. So like this, it have all the ideas. Okay, so it will show everything for connection oriented protocols. Then internet protocol having the internet protocol address. Okay, that is every system having some unique name in the network, that will be the IP address. Okay, so having
Sir,
that
your
IP
voice is
address.
breaking, sir.
Yes, students, everyone, I am audible. Students, am I audible or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Now
Yes.
it's clear, sir.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. So that internet protocol address will be used for transmitting the data. Okay. So exactly, it will make a logical connection. Okay, we can transfer the data. Then PPP. PPP means point to point protocol. Okay, I already told you, any two systems are directly linked means we can use this protocol to transfer the file. Okay, so all the protocols are used in only networks. Okay, but the usage is different. Then the next protocol is VoIP, VoIP, VoIP. Here you see the exact letter. The O is in small letter. You have to write like this: VoIP, O in small letter. Okay, that is voice over internet protocol. So during early days, we are having some different technology uh, for sending the voice. Okay, that is for calling also we are using some different technology. Okay, now what they are doing, they are making everything as an internet purpose. So they are connected through internet. You can send your voice in the internet also, not in an exact way that already used. Okay, so this helps you to improve many technology. Okay, that is why we are using the Skype video conferencing, everything. Okay, so they are sending your voice in the internet itself. Okay, then telnet expansion is terminal network. Okay, terminal means that is the end network, that is the end to end connection. Okay, for you can remotely log in any one system to work as like your system. Okay, so you are having all the privilege, you can control that system from anywhere in the location. Okay, understood, students? Students, everyone understood what is
Yes, sir.
telnet?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, then we are having,
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
yes, IP protocol. IP means internet protocol. We are having two versions, IP version 4, IP version 6. Okay, internet protocol version 4, internet protocol version 6. Okay, that we will explain later. So just to know, internet protocol address means the unique address for every computer or every network device in the network. Okay, unique name. So that name will be used to identify that particular device in the network. Okay, students, everyone noted
Yes,
all the
sir.
protocols?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, so next page we will continue remaining protocols. Remaining, you see, next one, SMTP. SMTP means simple mail transfer protocol. Okay, simple mail transfer protocol. So that I already told you, this SMTP and POP3. Okay, POP3. These two are helping you to send and receive the emails through the network. Okay, internet. This helps you. Okay, so POP3 means post office protocol. The 3 means third version. Okay, simple mail transfer protocol, then post office protocol, third version. Okay, so we will see why these two protocols for email, what is the difference, everything we will display, everything we will explain later. Okay, then HTTP. Yes, so I already told you HTTP. Okay, HTTP yes means this yes stands for secure. Okay, hypertext transfer protocol, secure. Students, understood? This is a secure version of HTTP. Here we are having some encryption technology to secure your data. Okay, secure connection. So whenever you are surfing in the internet, you can see whether that website is based on HTTP or HTTPS. Okay, HTTPS means that is a secured website. That is your system also secure. That is you cannot get any virus or any other malwares in the internet. Okay, it's a secure version. Then the next one is GSM, that is Global System for Mobile Communication. Okay, Global System for Mobile Communication. This is for mobile technology. Okay, so mobile means that is portable. Okay, we can take that device to anywhere. Wherever we are going, we can take that device. That device is called mobile. Okay, mobile means portable, movable. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Then GPRS. GPRS means General Packet Radio Service. Okay, General Packet Radio Service is a GPRS. This is used to download the data. Okay, whatever the multimedia data. Multimedia means the text file, image file, audio, video, everything coming under multimedia. So if you want to download that multimedia through the internet, you need GPRS. Okay, then WLL, this is for wireless connectivity, wireless local loop. Okay, it will form a circuit to transfer files. WLL means wireless local loop. Okay, then we are having two more terms, Wi-Fi and WiMAX. Okay, both are for wireless connectivity, that is wireless internet connection, wireless internet connection. So Wi-Fi that covers very small range compared to WiMAX. Okay, WiMAX, you can make this Wi-Fi connectivity for city level. Okay, very long range you can give WiMAX. Okay, so you can see the name Wi-Fi. I, every I is in a small letter. Okay, Wi-Fi, W small I, capital F small I. Okay, so expansion is wireless fidelity. Okay, students, you have to pronounce this wireless fidelity. Everyone understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Then the next one is WiMAX. Okay, W small I, Max, MAX. The expansion is worldwide interoperability for microwave access. Okay, this is the expansion, worldwide interoperability for microwave access. Okay, the range is very high compared to Wi-Fi. Anyway, both are used for this wireless internet connection. Okay, not a physical connection, logical connection. Okay, wireless means logical. There is no physical connectivity between source and destination. Students, everyone noted all the 16 protocols and the expansions. Okay, these are the things we
Yes,
should
sir.
learn in this chapter. So we will discuss everything one by one, and there is some chance that we should compare the protocols. Sometimes we will compare two protocols because in the exam oriented view they will ask that type of questions also. Okay, so everything I will give here. So everyone note down in your classwork note. Okay, so first of all, you should know what is the definition for network protocol. Protocol, what is the definition? This is the definition. See, it is a established set of rules that determine how data is transmitted between different devices in the same network. Okay, that is the rules called protocol. Students understood the definition? How that determines how data is transmitted between different devices in the same network. Okay, in the same network, how the data is transmitting. Okay, that is determined by some set of rules. That rules are called protocols. Okay, this is the definition. Okay, these rules are only applicable for network. Okay, so network protocols applicable only for networks only. Okay, so this is the exact definition. So set of rules that determine how data is transmitted between different devices in the same network. Okay, this is called a network protocol. Okay, so whether it is taking any other particular path or whatever the protocol it is using, which route it have to go, so what are the data it should send, only the images or audio files, so everything that will determine. Okay, okay, it has some all the rules to transmitting the data between different devices in same network. Okay, everyone understood, students?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yes, yes. Okay. So noted. Then the next thing, First one, hypertext transfer protocol. Okay, so we will see HTTP and HTTPS for today. That we will finish it by now. Then we will continue in the next class. Okay, so just to know what is meant by HTTP. HTTP, first of all, you should know the expansion hypertext transfer protocol. Okay, so it is a request response protocol. So we are using our browser. We can surf any website. Okay, so whatever things you are using in the internet, that HTTP protocol is used to get you a data. So whether you are viewing any website or whether you are downloading or uploading any data, so the HTTP only helps you. Okay, behind that the HTTP only doing that every process. So this is a request response protocol. So whenever you are uh, giving www.google.com and pressing enter means you are giving a request. Okay, then that browser will search the website with the help of HTTP, and it will show you the website as a response. Okay, this is called a request response protocol. Understood, students?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it gives users a way to interact with the web resources such as HTML files by transmitting hypertext messages between client and server. Okay, HTML files means HTML, everyone knows that that is a web document or web page that we can view in a browser. Okay, so you are working, you are giving a request, so your system is called a client. Okay, so the which device you are accessing means that device is called a server. Okay, so the google.com you are searching means that Google is a server. Okay, so that will send you a data with the help of this HTTP. Okay, so the second point, it is HTTP clients generally use transmission control protocol connections. That is a connection oriented to communicate with the server. Okay, connection oriented protocols. Okay, so it will get the help from the TCP. It will bind both the HTTP and the TCP to send the request to get the response. Okay, and it is used for transfer all files and all other data from one computer to other computer on world wide web. Okay, through the internet you can download or upload the files. Okay, it is used to access websites on the internet. These are the very important things you should know about HTTP. Okay, so first of all, HTTP means hypertext transfer protocol. Okay, then it is a request response protocol. It gives a way to interact with the web resources such as HTML files by transmitting hypertext messages. Okay, it generally use TCP connections to communicate with the server. Okay, so TCP means we will discuss later. So just you know what is meant by HTTP. Okay, so whatever the websites you are accessing in the internet, that is happened only because of HTTP. Students, everyone understood now what is the purpose of HTTP? It is used to access
Yes, sir.
websites on the internet. Okay, the last point is the exact purpose, but you should know what happening. Okay, so this is enough. Okay, then the next version, next thing is HTTPS. So HTTPS means you just know this is a secure version of hypertext transfer protocol. Okay, you have to write this hypertext transfer protocol secure. Okay, so it is a combination of HTTP with SSL. Okay, that is a secure socket layer. Another protocol is there. This brings you encryption, authentication, and integrity to the HTTP protocol. Okay, so addition to that HTTP, we are getting a secure purpose, that is protection by the help of encryption, authentication, and the integrity. Okay, so encryption means it change the human readable form to machine readable. Okay, it will change, you no one can understand the after the encryption. Okay, so authentication means it will get some username and password for secure the data. Okay, then integrity means it will give some constraints or conditions so that it exactly matches the condition. Okay, no one can change the data. Okay, so these are the things for secure purpose. Okay, students understood what is HTTPS?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if you see the difference between these two types, you can clearly understand what is HTTP and what is HTTPS. Okay, so whenever you are searching in the website, you can clearly see in the this browser's address bar. Okay, HTTP you will get like this. For HTTPS you will get like this HTTPS, but before that you see that lock. Okay, that is for secure purpose. They are showing the logo that is for secure purpose. Okay, you can search, you can now also you can search in this mobile or computer, you can see this. Okay, this is the difference. Then you can read all the differences in the below points. The first one is the difference that's showing in the screen. The second one, it is HTTP is a unsecured one, while HTTP is a secured one. Okay, then second one, the third point, so it uses port number 80 and HTTPS uses port number 443. Okay, I already told you that there is more than 1000 protocols available in the computer. So for every protocol, they are giving a port number. Okay, in computer also, so we are having that large number of port numbers. Okay, every protocol having some number, that is a port number. Through that port only, it will send the data. Okay, so HTTP using that port number 80 and HTTP uses port number 443. Okay, then it is operating at a application layer. HTTPS operating at a transport layer. Okay, then for HTTP you no need for SSL certificate. Okay, but HTTPS uses required an SSL certificate. Okay, this is for say a secure socket layer that I already told you. It will work along with the SSL. Okay, so like this we are having some different uh, points for HTTP and HTTPS. Okay, the seventh point, you see there is no encryption in HTTP, but HTTPS data is encrypted before sending. So encryption means that will be changed to machine readable form. Okay, humans cannot read, humans cannot understand. Okay, students, everyone understood? So we are having only less than 1 minute. So we will continue tomorrow or next class. So everyone complete your classwork note and submit. So thank you for today's class. We will see next class.